Hey, so it's Keith. What's up? So it's part three of the Samhain Spell Jar thing, and this is probably going to be the last one. So I get a bunch of stuff going on, and I need to spend the proper time. I put more time into this Samhain period than I mean, I put a lot of effort into like magic stuff, and I'm manifest like really everything that I want. And I do have to talk a little bit about magic with some stuff that's very directly happened. October is always a difficult month for me financially, and I showed you that abundance jar in part one, and I very focusedly did that magic, and I have to tell you, like, money just goes into my bank account. I'm not even going to look at it and see where it comes from. I mean, I know where my income comes from of the things that I think I know, but like, I'm just finding like wads of 20s in my pockets and don't question it. Don't question it. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to be working tomorrow. I have a few things going on. I have to pick up an herb. A dandelion's going to be in my jar. So I'm going to wind up picking up some fresh that I'll chop some up and dehydrate it in my dehydrator, and the rest of it I'll use for some food. So I worked on my list today. I was with my mom, watching over her today while my dad was taking a break, uh, doing some stuff that he likes to do. Yeah, just to get away. He's kind of, my dad's super heroic, taking care of my mom when she could be in a assisted living or something like that. Anyway, so I had some time to work on my list of wishes, and it's, I would, again, I want to tell you, I basically have manifested everything that's been in my Samhain spell jars. Like in 2015 when I started, I wanted to have more of a, uh, uh, I was already this chaos magician kind of person, and kind of still smoking pot on and off, and I wanted to like just be more focused with a more of a rooted practice, meaning more of a tradition. And I thought it was going to go towards, at the time I was obsessed with the Hare Krishna thing. Still like it, but obviously the Vipassana thing is my gig because it has a lot more uh, depth, or more ground that you, an open-minded person like me can gain a lot of ground without getting into the sort of rigid stuff that's like sort of monastic. Because to me, going into like, I am interested in these goals that most people think you could only achieve in a monastery. So when I was writing my list, I've already come to a point where I don't really care about uh, mundane things. And when I say mundane things, the things that I used to care about and the things that most people care about is I just want to be into like practice and hooking up with the divine. And my creativity, I just want to create to like put things into the Akashic records. So when I really thought about my list, the things that I want, they're all like the top of the list. Like I would ultimately like to be a big meditator and get my music out there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to meditate and do my music and meditate more, and eat and try to live a long time. And I have 6 things on my list already, and the first one is to become a meditator on a total Buddha level. Buddha means enlightened one. I probably didn't really realize that in 5 years' time I'd be a very serious meditator. Like, most people can't meditate the amount of time that I do. Um, and I do want to like live a long time in this body. Basically youthing in what Truth calls Jing Master. I do want to really, that's always been on my thing, but on my thing meaning it's been a goal of mine, but I want to like get that right up to the front of like spending more time with Truth and kind of doing my own tweaks for my style. I'm not going to just like, well, he is a good person to follow blindly, but I'm a lot more vegan, a lot more oriented towards breatharianism. I'm hesitant to put breatharian in here at this time in this list. I suppose I could word the affirmation in a way that's like kind of like doing it when I'm ready, you know? I guess I could word it like I want to be breatharian before I like check out, you know? By check out, I mean like when I'm done with my physical body. That's another thing I could put too, is like I want to finish here when I want to finish here. Yeah, and then I just put some, some basic things that has to do with that. And then, that I'm ageless on every level and I stay that way. So I think I said I'm like closer to 60 and on November 18th than I am to 55. So I'm kind of content with that, and I'm in the flow of that, and I've just really, I don't have any ideals of wanting to rest on my laurels. I very much want to continue with just pushing human potential. Like I'm saying a few things in here. This video, I don't always watch my own videos, but I think this one I'm going to watch. Then as I was like thinking about what I was going to say here about having more of these spiritual things, is I want to be a stream enterer. And if you don't know what that is, that's somebody that's like getting close to like enlightenment, that will be enlightened in the next lifetime. But yeah, I want to be like, like I said, a bunch of psychics have told me that I've been enlightened and I just like coming back here. And I would like to get enlightened and come back here again. And more like, this is the weird thing about this time right now, is like, I am very much plugging into like psychic vision, knowledge, intuition, like I've always been like that, but it seems like it's really getting sharpened with like what's going on, again, astrologically. And I think that, and then I want to just continue with developing this purity of heart and of like morality and of like compassion for the world. And that's where I'm at. So I don't want to talk too much. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna just do my own thing, and this is the end of the Samhain Spell Jar. I would like to talk more about magic. What's playing is Global Communication. Great record. They only put one record out. I think these guys, there's two guys, they did some other stuff. Not really crazy about albums with no titles. Basically, the titles are the length of time of the tracks. This is great stuff from the early 90s British UK electronica scene. Tarot card. We're going to pull from the Voyager deck. So we had the in this series of 3 uploads in a row, we had the Ace of Swords, and then we had the Art card or Temperance. It's called Art in the Thoth deck. So let's see, like, what do we have here? Let's go with that one right there. Like I said, you can't make it up. It's Ace of Cups, ecstasy of great things coming to the righteous. Of Ace of Cups, again, it's related to it's another ace, except it's the suit of cups, which is emotions, which is the perfection of emotion, which is what being human is all about. It's like there's a place where the angels and the archangels are jealous of humans because we get to feel, and it's a big kind of trap and a big like fun sensation thing. And I'd like to be able to talk endlessly about like why God, in the form of us, decided to create all of this. That's an interesting topic. I've heard some people talk about it. Just for the fuck of it, let's pull one more card because this is the end. And I kind of already saw the card. I kind of made a split in it, but I saw it. It's the Child of Wands, which would be the kind of the Page of Wands, except I find that I like the suits in the Voyager deck a lot more. So this is Seeker, so it's totally appropriate to the vibe that we've been getting going on. Child of Wands, of developing yourself spiritually. Wands is a suit of spirit, of ideas, of will, and so on we go, developing our spiritual knowledge. And it's Keyth. Links in the drop down, secondculture.bandcamp.com. That's really all I have to say. Same notes, I'm going to try to cross-link these here. It's been nice to do something with a lot of intent. I sort of do a lot of videos, and I can't even begin to tell you how many videos I've done that's amazing, that I wind up not putting up, and then they're like kind of, I feel like they're sell by date. I did a great one on detox around late August that I just never put up. That was great. And yeah, so I had a lot of due diligence in getting these up, and this is an important time. Being a magician, being a wizard, and I am stepping more, very, very attracted into the world of being a chaos magician, and of like Damien Eccles has been a bit of a help with that. There's somebody that I just discovered, I think around, well, he started doing uploads on YouTube around the time of COVID. And I'm just drawn to that, and just kind of going into it slowly, like I have been going into astrology. So really feeling it right now with the cosmos. It's kind of an amazing thing. I mean, it's something that makes me really happy when I think about how influential, well, not influential, I mean, the planets are reflections, and just all the stuff that's around you. And as you start like really feeling this and getting into this, you really feel this huge connection to all this whole thing that is God, that is us in this mystery. I mean, that's all you really can say about it. That's just a place where things just can't be explained. It's a mystery, and astrology is a great and beautiful mystery that we do have some understanding of, and it's fantastic. So after tomorrow, when we come back, we'll be like, I always say that on after Halloween, it's like a slippy slide, like into Christmas. It just happens so fast. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to like what's coming up ahead, and I wish a lot of positive ideas for you, for things to manifest, and of I know I am. I'm excited about it. I'm going into my Saturn return, and so is my most of my friends who are 29-ish, so 28-ish, 29, 28 and a half. So